We're back! And if I can find it, I'm going to put this video in if possible, but otherwise, hey Dad.
It's really not that hard to keep your home clean, even if you have pets or kids. Basically, all you have to do is clean 24/7 and devote your entire life to being clean. And you just have to be in a constant state of cleaning, and that's literally it, and then it'll be clean. It's really not that hard to keep your home clean, even if you have pets or kids. Basically, all you have to do is clean 24/7 and devote your entire life to being clean, and you just have to be in a constant state of cleaning.
No. I know, but no, you've now gone past. Ellen texted me crying emoji and rolling over laughing emoji. And I'm just like, I swear to God, I hate that. Like, it's funny and I know it's satire, but like, no. I am not going to clean 24/7.
First of all, you don't have enough time.
Nobody does, unless you just devote your life to cleaning, as she said. Like, I can't. I'm like, that makes me so freaking angry. She's like...
That's true.
She's like, I know, it's like... She's like, seriously, it made me laugh, but at the same time, life expectations are too high. I'm like, yeah, I feel that. So I'm like, I know it's satire, but like, shut up, I'm trying here.
That's funny.
It's funny, but it's like, I'm working on it, okay?
Honestly, I really don't care how cringy it is. It's fun.
I'm struggling. In a way, it's supposed to make fun of, like, Trad Wife, I think, where it's like, there's someone home to clean your house and keep it that way, and you'll never ever have to do it your damn self, because your wife is just your mother part 2. And it's like, nah, mate. Ain't nobody got time for that. No. I mean, to be fair, in this household there's 3.5 people. Mary's the half. The roommate's the half.
Oh. Well, we said we didn't want anymore.
We didn't say... We said we didn't want her to begin with, but it doesn't help that even when she's here, she doesn't do much to help. She does the bare minimum to keep her stuff clean, but not clean enough for Mom. I need to go back. She does the bare minimum to keep her stuff clean, not clean enough for Mom, though. And so it's my fault when she doesn't clean, and that's why Mom is now complaining that she does nothing. She says she helped when she first got here, and I've talked to Mary about this, and Mary has said the reason that she doesn't is because now not only does she pay her $200 in rent for barely even staying in this house, which is fair. It's more than fair to pay that much.
Especially since you're treating it just like a hotel.
But she doesn't actually clean it, and I can kind of see... my screen's covering part of my screen. Can I get you to, like, crack that? Like, go up there and, like, crack it. For those of you who can't see... That was for me. Okay. That's what I'm dealing with here. Is... There's a tiny screen down there that is recording what's going on up there, and I can't fucking see.
Well, she can't see part of the screen.
I can't see my little corner.
Like 4 or 5 options.
Well...
6, actually.
Yeah.
How's that?
It's gone! I can see! Except for my money.
Meh.
Oh, well. Fat finger.
You know that part that you like to drag your disease all the time.
Yeah. So yeah. I can see now. Okay. Ugh. Well, if my glasses would work, because everything is still really fuzzy. What was I doing?
Something rather.
Okay.
George, wait, you need steel work.
Everything! Break it all! Do. Is there anything that I'm allowed to touch? Because I could have sworn that I just... The tempering recipe cannot be used on this item type. Okay. What? Shuddy. My phone's telling me to check the weather for tomorrow. What if I don't wanna? Okay. There is nothing I can put on that. Good fucking grief. Oy. Okay. Back through! I get my Thursday back, though, because I don't have Ellen. I don't have production meeting. So, we Gucci. Ooh, look, a hat. Give me the box! Give me the hat! I have a hat. I'm going to look. Hey, Dad. Everything's on fire!
Oh, nice. And the lava actually moves.
I mean, it's still like... It's just a texture, really.
But it flows.
I mean, sort of. It's like gauntlet texture. It's like PS2.
It's also how far away it is.
Yeah, it moves its stupid graphics. Ooh. Isn't there like a rule about lava or something? Like if you think it's not moving, it's coming straight at you or something?
And it's moving extremely fast.
It moves faster than you think. It's not like in movies where it moves like an inch every second. It's
actually fairly
whoosh.
quick. And the top layer doesn't look like it's moving because it's actually solidifying at the same time.
Yeah, so the rest of it's coming at you is all the under. Because that's still hot and it's just wee. So I got the final blessing.
What took you so long?
I saw something at the shrine. A wolf.
Look, someone wanted to have a chat.
Mephisto has been known to take such a form.
Has he? Because I don't fucking know.
The first time I've encountered him.
What? When you kept this from me?
I didn't fucking know it was him!
Keep secrets, don't we, Haradrim?
Oh, I'm turning evil.
We don't have time for this now. Elias could be in the middle of his ritual.
I'm very much turning evil.
Clear your head before we press on.
I don't know about
It's the way that I'm talking.
The Temple of the Prime.
It is slightly.
We all have secrets, don't we, Haradrim?
Yeah, you're getting a little pissy.
I'm getting cranky. It's not good.
It could also be the fact that other people are keeping things from you at the same time.
Stretch. I needed to stretch there for a second. Whee! Okay, here we go. Yeah, no, I kind of understand the grabby pants for the secrets, but like she's extra pissy.
Well, she does have a right to some degree.
At the same time, you can tell the demons are taking over. I didn't sound like that before.
No.
She had more clarity to her voice, more like
Less raspy.
talking to you, not
Almost.
hissing
like a
at
growl
you.
or hiss.
Not like hissing at you the way that the others do.
Almost animalistic.
Yeah. And I get it, I'm a druid, that makes sense, but like, no.
Also, the fact that blood petals maybe take you over to something.
Oh, why do I get this sickening feeling that, like, I'm gonna end up having to kill Lorath or something? I mean, that's an obvious plot trope. Well, like, I feel like I'm gonna have to, like, kill Lilith, but, like, she might take over or something, and I might end up having to kill Lorath or some other Herodrim. Or they'll have to, like, stop me. Like, somehow I'm worse than Lilith.
I was going to think that maybe you're going to end up killing Andris.
You mean Tyrael, or...
whatever he wants to be called these days.
Any of the
angelic bodies.
Yeah.
Like you did in the third one.
No, in the...
You actually went with heaven and tried to kill the angels?
No, you went with heaven and you tried not to kill the angels. The only time where you had to kill an angel was in Reaper of Souls because of that end piece. Where, in that DLC, that expansion, you're supposed to try to, well, there's a boss fight incoming. You're supposed to, kill Malthael, an angel of death. That's the only time you're supposed to kill an angel because he's evil. Not like Lucifer evil, but just fucking straight up evil. Where, yeah, Lucifer always has the trope of being a mixed bag. He's like, I'm not actually evil, I'm just...
me.
I just exist, okay?
He is pride.
I tried my fucking best, and you know what? Oops.
He is pride, so... Breaking said pride means...
Well, time to boss fight.
And his pride would lead him towards truth, not...
Well,
lies.
that's what I mean, like, Malthael was straight fucking evil, whereas Lucifer is just, like, this accidental evil is how people paint him. Like, he kind of oopsied his way there. I gave humans free will, and now God hates me!
You weren't supposed to get that. Fuck.
Oops. I've done worse. Aw, that's a thing. Okay, cool. Speaking of, someone just did a hell of a boss cover. I mean, not Has-Been Hotel cover of Hell's Greatest Dad.
That's not surprising.
Do you know which one that is? Because it's never actually said in the song. Looks like you could use some help from the big boss of hell himself. Check out Daphne's glowing reviews on the Yelp. 5 stars, flawless, and greater than great. With a punch of a pentagram, a whap bam boom, a la kazam. This is gonna get copyrighted, fam. Cause this fucking stinks for me to sing.
But it's funny.
We will never ever be monetized. Ladies first! That's your key. Okay, it's me then. I don't like this.
Okay, this is...
What the fuck is overpower? Just said attacks have 3% chance to overpower.
Which means it boosts it over normal.
What?
So your maximum is not actually your maximum.
What?
Your maximum can be overdone by 3%.
That's stupid. I mean, yay for extra damage, but, like, that's stupid. You have vulnerable damage, you have crit strike damage, you have overpower damage, you have all kinds of crazy shit. It's like, can we
boost everything with?
Honestly, I like, as much as I love Diablo, sometimes it does feel like it's too complicated for its own good.
Yeah, at least it's not Rob trying to pick out armor on it.
Oh dear God, no.
I'll spend another week doing first level characters.
We're all level 1! He spent 10 minutes looking for armor! Granted, this is more reasons why him and Rob never got along. Him and Roy never got along.
Let's just do it.
Roy goes too fast, and so you're so focused on playing the game without any worrying about the extras that you just grab whatever the fuck is better and you don't care.
You don't need to care, because just go...
Yeah, so we just sell all the extras and just sit on our money.
With him. When we play by ourselves, it's a little different.
With Rob, we constantly have no money because we are...
Buying everything.
Trying to maximize every teeny tiny little detail and spending 10 minutes comparing 2 shirts. To figure out what is best for our playstyle. And so we don't actually play the game, we just sit there and watch someone compare their armor items for 20 minutes. 30 minutes. A whole ass hour.
Not to mention if he's got like 5 items.
No!
Even if they're all the same kind of item, he's got to go through each one like that. He will spend the better part of a day going through it.
And we're just like, can we just play?
We want to play.
We came here to play a game and not min-max our character's stats. The slow way.
Even though you're dying faster than we are.
And we're the speed class and you're the tank. That was a weird... Okay, so, you know what's funny about this? This makes me think this is an exit because of the
door
glowy
of some
light.
sort.
Yeah, it's just a window. Just a fucking window. That's stupid. Pick your lighting effects better, people. I know there's lava outside and that's the glow you're going for, but like...
Closer to the end.
It's... Yeah.
Hear something.
I have this funny feeling I'm gonna have to kill you.
My luck.
I'm not ready yet.
Isn't it a lesser demon?
Yeah, I've heard his name before in terms of people like, succubus and incubus. Moloch, though, it's spelled with O's, is one of those. He was also on the same tier, though, as Belial and, No, Mephisto's a primeval. Someone smaller. Started with an X, but the only thing that came to my mind was a drug, and that's Xanax. I'm like, Oh, that reminds me, I discussed once that, like, to make yourself a Kingdom Hearts Organization 13 member, you just rearrange the letters of your name and add an X.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because, thanks to Kingdom Hearts 3, Axel's name was Lee before that. And Saik's is Issa. Roxas is Sora. With an X. So you literally just add an X to your name and rearrange the letters a little bit so you can pronounce it. And the person I was discussing this, his name was Anna. She's like, oh, it's almost Xanax. I'm like, yeah, you're just missing one.
Could be funny, or could be Xana.
No. We just call her Naxan.
Nexus.
Yeah! Your real name is Soon? Like Dune with an S? And then you became a nobody, and then you added an X to your name because all nobodies gotta be edgy like that. It's like adding a Z instead of an S to become cool.
Sleepy time. Got it.
I'm making a mistake, I think. I'm making a mistake.
You're moving on.
I need more time.
We're just gonna keep going on. I walked away from the boss room. It just kept going.
Are you sure that was away?
I think so. What else?
The map again?
I don't fucking... That's the exit. Where
It's still that way.
Where the fuck did where did I fight that dude?
Way back there at the last.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going. There's no sides. Move faster! I command you to move faster! But in terms of...
try to know what's
in terms
going on
of...
with the bar before we keep moving.
But in terms of...
the druid.
But so in terms of D&D, because, you know, Rob. Segue from Rob to D&D.
Not hard.
We're living.
Yeah.
We're surviving so far. Thank you, Brian.
Somewhat better.
He tried to convince... Yeah, just for everyone to know. In our last session, so that thing that I was really excited for to happen...
Didn't happen.
It didn't happen. I was like, damn it. However, it didn't stop the party infighting between the NPCs. So, yeah, our party consists of 3 players and, like, 7 NPCs.
It also didn't stop the infighting between a certain NPC and a certain player character.
So we started the session, and I told Rob, I'm like, oh, that thing we discussed outside of game, can you roll for it? And he's like, okay, and then he's like, the NPC passed his check, so he's okay. He's not doing the stupid thing that would get his butt killed, potentially. But he is definitely, like, sharpening his knife in the corner, staring at somebody with glaring eyes. Until he falls asleep. I'm like, that sounds about right. And then it's like, the other person in our party, Brian, suggested that we, perhaps load a save file, you know, like, just backpedal to before we started this bullshit.
Yeah, and then he was told there would be consequences for that.
And, the DM ignored him, because, I mentioned, I'm like, yeah, no, I feel like if we did that, and Rob actually allowed it, he would create consequences, you know, like, oh, and by the way,
you're all dead.
The world swallows you whole as, you know, 2 realities cannot exist at the same time in perfect synchronicity, so you just delete yourselves from existence, roll character.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, no, I wouldn't do something like that. It's more like...
the save dragon.
No, the Dragon of Time, as he's known, comes down and just... poof! With his giant mitt. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? He's like, yeah, there actually is a Dragon of Time. If you fuck with time travel like that, he will come down and smack you. I'm like, oh, goody. He only needs 1 attack, apparently, to actually hurt you. I'm like, but he's a dragon, right? That means he's like, he'd use his tail, and that's how he'd smack you. I'm like, oh, goody.
Giant time-changing dragon.
Not to also add bad things, but the rules that I'm used to in D&D is dragons get, like, 3 or 4 attacks. Because there's their breath weapon, there's their teeth, and then there's their 2 hands. Or it's like, there's their breath weapon, there's their tail, and then there's their 2 hands. And so they end up with, like, 3 or 4 attacks. Whereas, like, some critters only get, like, 3, because it's like, there's the mouth, and then there's, like... There's, the two claws. So the DM gets to roll, like, 3 or 4 times for them. They get 3 or 4 actions, basically. And he's like, no, he just needs 1 for the time dragon. He just needs 1. His tail comes down and goes, roll character. You're dead. And it's like, oh, fuck you.
Yeah, that's right.
Insta-death, because y'all decided load save file.
We're squishy.
Let's recall him. Anyway.
Yeah, let's recall it. Go ahead. Squish! Now you're in permanent loop of squish.
Yeah, no, I'm good, thank you.
I still like Brian's question to that. Was you really do that?
Yes.
Do you not know, Rob?
Dude, y'all are besties. You should know this by now. Rob is a murder hobo DM. He likes to kill his party quickly. The fact that we've lived this long astounds him.
No.
I think he's hoping that we live.
At this point, I think he's praying for it.
He's like, no! We actually have a party that works!
Sort of. We have these two, and then we have Brian.
Yeah. Well, so something that I've pointed out to him, I'm like, I think one of the key differences is my goal as a party member usually is to... One of my personal rules, make one friend and make one enemy of any party I'm in. At least one of each. That way, even if you have a super friendly character, there's still some drama or tension from their backstory that comes from somebody else in the party. Whether they know it or not. Like, for some reason, you hate them. Like, oh, if I hate nobility, I don't like this really rich dude in the party. Or, oh, I'm a snobby noble, I don't like peasants, you know, they're fucking beneath me, rolling in the dirt like pigs. I'm not one of you, like a snobby little brat. Then, of course, I'm going to hate that character. You know, like, it's all of that. Speaking of peasants, hi, Lorath.
It's too late. The ritual is underway.
How can you
I'll
tell?
deal with Elias myself. Stay to the shadows.
What if, that doesn't go as planned for you? Oh, and look, it's a cinematic. There's Broll. I feel like I'm gonna have to kill this bastard. Not her. Not him. Just... Yeah, not that guy either. Lorath. I have this funny feeling. Oh, that's... kinda uncomfy. He's kind of evil looking. And then there's that guy.
Oh, they're just sacrifices.
No shit, that's what they've said.
Damn it, Elias. I warned you not to walk this path.
Yeah, no, fucking die, man.
Thank you for giving them more blood.
Yeah, it's just gonna rain on her.
And awaken her.
Please, come with me.
You're okay. And now I'm gonna have to kill this guy.
And he's a big old barbarian.
Time to defend. Get him.
Hey, knock out my doggies.
Time to murder. Tyrant King Broll says, battle cry. It just kind of loses something when it's subbed like that.
This is where it gets a little bit much.
Not really. It's for you, maybe, as the Wizzy.
As the Wizzy, this would be time to run.
Yeah, you're running around the battlefield, and I'm just sitting here taking it. I take my punishments.
Okay.
Hey.
We'll show you how the rogue does it.
If I die,
I'm going to laugh.
I'm going to laugh as well, because I am boasting to hell right now, and that does not look good for me. It's like, I'm doing great! Well...
Yeah, and I croak it.
Never mind!
Well, he's about to croak it, so you don't have to worry about it.
Whee!
Yay, and more stuff for you.
Hey, I didn't die.
Including a weapon, or two.
No, just a hat.
It could be good.
Okay, I'm gonna search the room real quick.
I need more time.
Oh, if there was a choice involved here, like Elias or something, like... It's like, go with Lorath, or like, go to Elias's body, and like, something happens to you, that would be so awesome and weird. Being as these are linear games. Ooh, pets! Ooh, no, a hat. When you hit things with a maul, I don't have that. But it's more armor. So...
But is it worth it without the other?
Take that. Here we go.
I need time to do that.
I thought it said Henry Iron Door. I'm like, oh, they gave it a name. Okay, Path of Stray Souls, here we go! Oh, and the episode should be almost over. Oh, you can use an imbuement skill. I don't know what that means for you. I'm going to check my map real quick to see... I'm so fucking close to getting an extra skill point. Well, we will call this episode here before we speak to the mysterious woman. So yeah, subscribe if you guys want to. We don't really care if you do, but if you do, you get to see more content like this. And don't forget to ding dong the bell, you ding dongs.
Have a horribly wonderful day.
Yay. Yeah, that's my alarm.